Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here back. Some more of our Bears Madden franchise. Week 17 is squaring off against the Chiefs. Could be possibly the Super Bowl preview for this one. Clayton Judge against Patrick Mahomes. Here is the X Factors. Hope y'all are doing great today when this comes out. A couple recordings ahead, so it's probably going to be around the Super Bowl in real life by the time this comes out, because it's like tonight. Yeah, this will be the day before the Super Bowl. Could be out. Hopefully you got plans for this one. Now I hope you do still enjoy the game. It's going to be a good one. I'm kind of intrigued with the Super Bowl coming up. The first time, I think, where one of the teams are actually playing at home, so it's going to be pretty interesting. Here we go.
Back in 1924, with the Bears becoming tenants in 71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. Tonight, it's the 512th and final game of the regular season, and we've got a good one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Chicago Bears. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive.
It's probably this year's MVP.
10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
You know what I did in pregame? I made sure I touched him as he went by. I want a little bit of what he's got.
I think Rodgers is about the same as well. We'll have to see what the MVP voting is after we go into the playoffs. Kind of see how that is.
A good run there to start the drive. 13 yards, first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it's going to be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we've seen so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It can be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
The numbers for Travis Kelce last week. 8 catches, 81 yards, and a touchdown. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
And he has 10 touchdowns on the season. When anyone scored that many times, as a former defender, I know exactly what you're talking about before the game. Key on him.
Good running game so far. Through Wilcox. Not going anywhere because of Roquan there.
Maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Oh, that move.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 16.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time.
Tyreek Hill out in the slot there.
Get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right.
What a play, Tyreek Hill. That's a good one for him. Little in and out.
Tyreek Hill hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears to be dead.
You're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football.
All right, Clayton.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
Could hit 40 TDs this game.
Balance will be coming in after
Do need to lessen the interceptions, obviously.
I've got a vote. I've got a vote.
We're almost in Jameis Winston territory here.
This one, though, can he lock it down?
Week 17, the last act. We're not supposed to say who we're voting for, but I can say this. He's in the stadium right now. So there you go. There's my hint.
There's your hint right there. I'm going to wait until after this one is over. He's got to sway me with one more performance.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold,
Little RPO.
You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. The numbers in
Almost 1,500 yards here for Allen Robinson.
yards when cruising past that number and 2 touchdowns.
How'd you like to be the D coordinator this week? You watched that game last week and I know it's first
What a good move.
to take him out of the game plan.
And Matthew, Honey Badger coming in the backfield there to stop Darnell Mooney.
3 there. Second down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Here it comes, here it comes.
They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen.
Good one for Tariq Cohen.
The 45 to the 47.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Good catch by Darnell Mooney. Take it out of bounds.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory that part of the
Reynolds checks in the slot.
third down they did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early when you're down in distance count.
This one to his tight end out on the right.
Boxing out the linebacker there.
First down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Hey, watch the slant. Check, check.
They will run for the first time.
Nowhere to go.
Montgomery. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored.
Not even close, Clayton.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal, so your guys can do it. Pressure, and he's taken.
There it is, Khalil Mack.
Khalil Mack. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Got three. Three down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He gets away from 1. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Knocked away, little tip troll.
And it falls incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
Good first down there for Tariq Cohen.
I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going, runs like that.
And they talked to us about because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy. And that's what they're doing early in this game. When you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, it just tells you who won that.
Come on, A-Rob.
Yeah, first round win round to the offense, second round the defense.
We got the win for us.
Connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a
We missed it.
Instead, it's forward. And
Oh.
I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now
Here we go,
than
here we
ever
go.
before. Talk about kickers.
Here we go.
Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along.
58,
Their
right
kicking
over
is
there,
so
right over there.
prevalent
Yeah,
that they made respections.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
Check, lucky.
Now again, right side.
Good one by Goodson.
He stopped
Let's
the
go.
play there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Watch time. Tight end right. 3 down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Ooh, what a good play there.
Find Hill here.
Little Tyreek against Goodson.
First down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Let's bring it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Ooh, big hit.
Get down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Roquan Smith.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. You got 3 down.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 37. Give him
Playing a little
time.
bit more zone here.
Offense is on a roll. This
It's a
is
Tyreek Hill. But it could still go pretty bad.
rolling to his right. He'll try and run it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And now he's going to use his legs. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Let's go, defense.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Ooh.
Is here, baby. Your trip is here.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Heavy, what you got?
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And he's down inside.
Goodson, they're just
Before he's out of bounds.
too good on their routes right now.
10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he is in. Touchdown.
Good one.
Kansas City. A great effort.
It's a really good offense. Even though they got some issues at the some injuries in the offensive line, it's a good receiver core.
To get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. They're kind of searching for that magic elixir. You know, they're moving the football a little bit, but not with any great consistency.
I love that term
Back.
you just used, elixir.
Oh, we got a couple yards. I thought we only got back to the line of scrimmage.
Because you don't want to put too much pressure on your defense as well. All right, if you're kicking field goals, that's great, but your defense has to keep going out there and holding the other team. You're not giving them any
First down.
to work with, and that gets tougher and tougher as the game goes along. Put the ball in the end zone and get sixes. That's the ambrosia that they're looking for.
Ambrosia trying to erase this deficit. First down, some tough running, but it only gets him to the 45. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island.
Off the play fake and look to throw. He'll buy some time right.
Wow.
Traffic and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
L'Jarius Sneed there.
He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because
Wow, off the hands of Young. And that's why he is a pass rusher.
change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback.
That's why he's a pass rusher.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
I got one.
See?
From midfield, here's Mahomes.
Oh, wow. Oh, good.
Be incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical
Nice,
approach against him the rest of the game.
nice play there.
So far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. From the 13,
75th catch, Allen Robinson. We're probably going to go to Allen Robinson on this one.
Mike, check. 59. Here we go.
I'm not liking this at all on the routes.
he'll look to throw. And a quick
First down.
throw that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. He'll drop this one down to Cohen, and they're able to get this one across the 35. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
We got three.
Gaps.
Let's come back to tight end, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. The screen pass here to Cohen.
Call timeout.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. 4 down. Alert.
There it is, the Cole Komet, baby. Let's take a timeout.
Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
60 Eagle. Go. Mike. Check. 59.
On 1st down, he dropped to
I'm here all
throw.
day.
And
Touchdown.
it is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Cole Komet, his 4th touchdown on the year. And now the Bears are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the 1st half, but you've got to think. Go for 2, tie it up. Go into the what do you think?
You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Even a little time left on the clock here in the 2nd quarter. We'll see how this all plays out. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get a field goal.
Nope. Max said no.
It's definitely a thought. Let's go and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the 1st half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Complete. The tight end Kelsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline.
Gwen's still
in the end,
fighting for the Eagles.
The final. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium, and they were losers.
Cam Newton.
To the visiting Minnesota Vikings.
Bridgewater still trying to bring something to Carolina.
Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see
Lions beat Dallas.
Second quarter.
Okay. New England beat Buffalo.
Game has been a back and forth first half. Put it together in the second half.
We're gonna play all of our guys. We're not gonna rest anyone. No reason to do that.
And he returns this to the 22.
Let's go.
And here comes a big tight end as he gets set for this next drive. And we peek at some of his work from this game where he's nearing 100 yards.
Pretty close.
Okay, ready?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back.
Going for the 40th touchdown throw this season.
Something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Trick tight. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Just missed it.
Over the middle, but it's incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
We got 4. We got 4.
Now a shotgun snap.
Oh, what a good play.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
I thought he was going to go on the flat with Tariq.
An interception, so maybe a second.
Tyreek Cohen. Tariq.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. To the right side, it complete to Thomas. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. This will be stopped about 2.
Should have been a face mask.
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
On 2nd down now, Wilcox, and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. They were able to stop him at the line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the 2nd try.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Come on, fella.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still on attack. We'll see how they attack it here. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the run. And puts it right out there.
Damn.
Nice pickup.
J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to throw. He's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Frank Clark able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh, what a play. But that was underthrown. That was severely underthrown.
And you know all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up.
That's what I'm talking about.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help the team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They ran through that.
Gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles.
I should have went to a man coverage there.
Comes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first.
Let's go, B, let's go.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Oh, come on, Edmonds.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 3rd quarter action here in this regular season.
Switch to a man coverage. Inside leverage.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside hill. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Three down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes.
Good play by Roquan.
The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Normally being a big body receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Mike's 59. Mike's 50. Here we go. Go, 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 run.
And here it is. Darnell Mooney turns the corner down at the 2. Let's go.
Way to the 2-yard line. Darnell Mooney, the target there. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter.
Quick throw. There's Cole Kmet with his 2nd touchdown. Judge has his 40th of the season.
5th on the year. And now the Bears are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
And there it is, trailing a little bit behind him, almost knocked away, but able to tie the ball game there. As Williams is going to dance his way in the end zone.
Because that's exactly how they were able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Good return there.
Turn sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So the Chiefs offense heads out. There's a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. What we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
It makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps.
What a good route. Outside, it's hill again.
Win the division, you know you're in the playoffs. It
We
means
can't be in a man coverage with Tyreek.
it means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. It lets slip off the gas here.
Oh, come on, guys.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick. He's been decisive.
Zone, zone, zone.
Mahomes firing complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there and another first down. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. You don't want none of that.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes looking right side.
Good block there.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The Chiefs on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Mahomes now to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
We got three, brother. We got
That
three.
can be your safety valve.
Sky, 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 sky.
On the move to his left. He'll run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first.
Tyreek Hill on
Nor did he throw it away. He
with
was
Roquan Smith. That's just asking for problems.
On 2nd down, Wilcox.
There's Ryan Kerrigan.
To the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Oh, wow.
He's caught for the touchdown.
Just saw him.
Travis Kelce, his 11th touchdown of the year, and the Chiefs have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. It pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. He'll air this one out for Mims. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Army. Mike, sit.
Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. First down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. The defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. On the carry, it's Madden, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Check, 59.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they're able to
Cole Kmet, look at this guy.
set and done.
We got ourselves a gem.
Yards.
Although I'd rather have a better safety.
All game long, that throw, no
than Hooker, but hey, it works.
I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep fighting.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback with the deflection if you miss might be bigger and make an interception.
Yeah, and the deflection
Good run up the middle.
is maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
All day, baby, let's go.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. A
Get
looming
ready, get
decision
ready,
to make
get
on the
ready.
conversion. Down 7, but first things first. They need to score.
There it is.
They come up
Ooh.
with first and goal. Call it a gain of 9 there, and it puts them in better shape here for second and goal. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? They'll run forward to Tariq Cohen. And he's into the
Touchdown.
end zone. Touchdown Bears. Tariq Cohen. Touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was polished off by a Tariq Cohen touchdown. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on the swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses.
Keep him in bounds.
One guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. A good pickup there, 8 yards, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point.
Timeout. 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 Timeout.
The Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down.
Watch the run, watch the run. Watch 36, 36 to Mike. Hey, tight, tight. 15, 36, 5, 36. Here we go.
Mahomes to throw. He may try and run.
Damn it, he got the first down.
He's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes.
Come this way, come this way. Here we go.
Oh, look at him out there.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Alert, alert. 3 down, 3 down.
On first down.
Nope.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
I think they have the wind.
Everything right now resting
Nope.
on the right foot of Harrison Butker. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. This from long, very long range.
He made it. And we lose it.
Caroms in. It's
We're going to go 14-2.
good, and that writes a
Last minute field goal pushes Mahomes over the top there.
This thing was already decided.
Big catches by
On the kickoff.
Kelsey on that last drive. Then also Mahomes getting that first down on 3rd and 3, rushing for it.
And victory was theirs, and that's exactly
It's not able to stop it.
So for Kansas City,
They just made a couple extra plays, and that's how it goes.
and now they'll await the final seeding for the
And the fact that we had some turnovers that we need to prevent. We had 3 interceptions by Judge there.
as they'd already
A couple underthrown balls, stupid decisions, but hey, happens.
week off and
Will Cox with a $111, 2 touchdowns. Cohen with 65 and a touchdown. Komet had a 136. Mooney with 82. Komet with 2 touchdowns. Here's the sacks. That will be it for the season. Let's see how this goes. Cohen gets an upgrade here. That's not a great roll, but all right. Yes. Okay. Obviously, we have the bye. Here it is. Goes Giants against the Lions. Seahawks against the Packers. And the Panthers against the Cowboys. In the AFC, it's Bengals against the Ravens. Colts and Broncos. And Patriots and Browns. So, let's go through also some of the awards. Let's put it on here. We'll just put it in this episode. We got some time. Let's see. Yearly awards. Clayton Judge gets the MVP. Lucas Cousins. I think he's a rookie, actually. I think he'll take Offensive Player of the Year. He is a rookie. Then Mahomes is 3 and Rodgers is 4. Coach of the Year, Matt Nagy with a 14 and 2. Here we go. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Jameis Winston. Then Dwayne Haskins. Defensive Player, Khalil Mack, but still Justin Houston is still up there as a star, so we're not going to have to change any developments. Offensive Rookie of the Year, it's going to be Steven Randolph. We'll have Deshaun Harrison be the defensive rookie. Clayton Judge, best QB. Saquon Barkley, best running back. Best receiver, Allen Robinson. Then Denzel Mims. Ooh. He's already a star, so we'll have to see how he goes. And a couple of Packers receivers up here. Zach Martin, running up here. James Daniels breaking in at 3. Cody Whitehair at 7. Defensive line, going to be Justin Houston, Fletcher Cox. Good stuff there. Linebacker, Khalil Mack. I think Fred Warner is also 1. Here's Gary Young, 7. Trey Flowers here, best DB. Okay. Pretty good, as we see here, Antoine Winfield Jr. in his 4th year. Jalen Johnson at 10. Eddie Pinheiro also gets the kicker. Over in the AFC, Lucas Cousins, Offensive Player of the Year over Mahomes. Myles Garrett takes Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year will be Lucas Cousins, so he comes in and dominates stat-wise, but the Titans only finish 7-9. Aaron Williams behind him. Okay. Defensive Rookie, Damian Ward. Ooh, that's a good one. Connor Knight in there. Best quarterback, Mahomes. Aaron Jones gets best running back. Okay. Receiver is Devin Duvernay takes it. Then Brandon Cooks and the Texans. Jamison Crowder. Then Tyreek Hill. Wow. Okay. Offensive lineman. You have Ronnie Stanley. Makes sense. Quentin Nelson up there. Sounds about right. Best D-line. Myles Garrett. DeForest Buckner. Okay. Then we got a younger guy here on the Texans. Kenny Hobson, but they finished 4 in 12. Von Miller, best linebacker. Then we have former Bear Nick Witkowski for the Broncos here. They finished 12-4. David Clowney. Okay. DB CJ Henderson takes it for the AFC. Oh, I did not see that. Then Nick Underwood up here at 3. Okay. Best kicker, Justin Tucker. So let's look at us. Here we are the second best offense in the league and the first best defense. Let's go. So let's look at this from a standpoint of our own team. Clayton Judge just shy. That is crazy. Almost at 5,000 yards. 40 TDs, 28 interceptions, good completion percentage, but we need to just take down those interceptions. Rushing, 877 for Montgomery, 6 touchdowns. Cohen with 3, Judge with 5. Barrett has one here, but didn't get a lot. Biggest thing, though, the fact that we didn't have a lot of fumbles outside Clayton Judge, only 3. We have 2 1,000-yard receivers. Allen Robinson, 14, 42, and 12 touchdowns. And Denzel Mims, 1,006 with 11 TDs. Pretty good there. Mooney, 900 yards with 6. Cole Kmet comes in. He had 2 touchdowns that last game. He's going to finish with 5 and 614 yards. Cohen with 610 yards. Pretty good. Winters, 11 receptions, $182 with 1 touchdown. Pretty good here. Pretty good. Sacks. Eric Amaya gave up 6. Tolbert only 4. James Daniels only 1. Whitehair did not give up a sack. Pretty good there. Roquan Smith with 140 total tackles. 75 total. Assists goes to Roquan. Tackles for loss, Khalil Mack with 14 and Terrell Edmonds with 10. Sacks, Khalil Mack 23. Doesn't break his record from a couple years ago, but gets pretty close. And Gary Young, the second-year guy out of Indiana, takes 13 sacks, along with Akeem Hicks having a resurgence here with 13. Lyle Nichols, Harrigan coming in as a rotation pass rusher. Terrell Edmonds, Juan Goodson for the corner. John Bowers had that one. Interceptions, Jalen Johnson with 4. And a bunch of guys with 1. Great there. Forced fumbles, Khalil Mack had 4. Roquan Smith had 3. Pretty good one there. Touchdowns, Gary Young and Jalen Johnson were good ones. Looking at kicking, I don't think we missed any. We didn't miss any field goals, did we? We didn't miss any extra points, and we didn't miss any field goals. Punting, average of 44.9, not great. Net average is 39, not the greatest. Returning, Cordell Patterson didn't have any touchdowns, did have 1,300 yards. Punt, Cordell Patterson again at 253, but nothing really for touchdowns. Let's see how we go up against the league here. Clayton Judge with the most passing yards, 400 more than Matt Ryan. For the touchdowns, it's Clayton Judge, 1 more than Aaron Rodgers. Most interceptions is Will Judge. Threw the ball probably the most, I would say. Damn near the most. I just like throwing the ball to the other team. Completion percentage goes to Will Clayton Judge with 70. Okay. Rating. We did have Nick Mullins come in for a time. Looks like he played maybe one game, a half a game. Baker Mayfield has the best rating with Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, and then Clayton Judge. For sacks, who took the most sacks? It's Drew Lock playing instead of Tom Brady, and then Jameis Winston beat up again even though he moved into the division. Here we go, Saquon Barkley with 1,528 yards. Almost had the most carries, still down by 20, but still most yards from it. Touchdowns, 14 by Barkley. Derrick Henry has 11. For fumbles, Russell Wilson, Clayton Judge all have 3, but the running backs wise, it's 3 for Todd Gurley. Great. Receiving, Allen Robinson off 76 catches is the best receiver in the league at this point. 1,442 yards, 12 touchdowns, will be second behind Demarcus Robinson and O.J. Howard having 12 as well. Over here with the yards still pretty good. I just see Hayden Hurst in there, tight end. Almost had 100. For your 100 catch receivers, it's only Brandon Cooks with 106. Hurst gets too shy, using their tight ends a lot in Atlanta. Who's the longest? 93 to Devin Duvernay. Alvin Kamara, of course, probably off the screen. Aaron Jones. Some big ones there. Blocking, most sacks given up by Kevin Dotson. Looked like he played most of the time. Taylor Decker, Jack Conklin. For the ones that give up the less sacks, what's about what you'd consider most of the year. Your Trevor Thompson looked like he got injured. Didn't play 2 games, but other than that, Brandon Scherff here. Only 1 sack over 16 games. Same thing with Matt Skura. So good ones good ones in here. Good blockers. On defense, most tackles, Roquan Smith. Behind him is Devin White. Only a star. It looks like he's probably going to go up to superstar. Sacks, Myles Garrett and Khalil Mack tie this year. First time Mack has not had the most sacks solo. Justin Houston with 18.5. Forrest Buckner and Darius Leonard with 12.5 interceptions. Most goes to CJ Henderson, Trey Flowers. That's why they are the best DBs in the league. For solo tackles, it's going to be Fred Warner has more. Played a lot of good 2 linebacker sets, so Roquan had a lot of assists. Comes in with Terrell Edmonds. As for deflections, most deflections, Roquan Smith, Zach Cunningham are in there. Catches allowed, Miles Jack, Darion Conley, Tremaine Edmonds, Denzel Ward, Tre'Davious White. So giving up a lot of catches, those guys. Forced fumbles, Khalil Mack with 4, Roquan with 3, with the lot recoveries, 2 by Logan Wilson. Blocks, got a lot of blocks in here. Got a lot of blocks. Safeties, we got a lot of safeties, including I think 2 on our team, maybe 1. Touchdowns, 2. Tarvarius Ward and Antoine Winfield. Bunch of ones there with the crowd. Okay, let's see what we go into. We're going to go 1 week, look at the playoff matches, see who we line up against, do some stuff like that. We're going to upgrade the players first, see if we have any changes. James Daniels is still a star. I don't think they changed till the Super Bowl. And Daniels probably needs to work on his run finesse if I had to do anything. He's on the left side though. He's a pass protector for the most part. We are going to take the pass protector 1. He becomes a 90 overall with that morale boost. Not a great roll, but pass block power goes up. Hey, can't complain there. The good ones. He's only 25 years old. Armani Hooker coming in, trying to break into the 80s. Don't have a lot of good man coverage here, but we're going to come in and do some run support. Give him a scheme fit. Awareness, pursue, got a man coverage, and a tackle. Okay, we can take that. Gary Young, the young guy getting a star dev. Was he a star dev before? Like he was. That's right, no upgrades yet. He's only 23 years old, so we'll see how he does with this. Probably the best one is speed to get the block shedding up. Keep speed so we can get him up. He goes up to a 76. Good taken here. And a good acceleration to awareness pursuit. 1 strength, okay, and some zone coverage, which we're not going to use all that much. But that strength going up and the acceleration makes him just more of a dangerous player. So, good upgrade there. Iggy's going to get one as well. We're going to keep him a field general. Just a reserve guy, but plays a lot of special teams and has played well special teams throughout his career. Clayton Judge breaking into the 90s with that morale boost, but with this finally getting into heart. I'd like to keep, let's do strong arm, see if we can't get a throw power boost. We do get one and a throw under pressure. So 95 throw power now. Needs to get those deep balls in there, and he's just going to play a little bit better. That's at 90 overall. It's weird because I guess the game doesn't technically think we're 90 overall. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Divisional championship. We're going to see how this shakes out. We're going to be playing the Cowboys. We'll preview after we look at the score. So we'll start in the AFC. Bengals lose to the Ravens 27-21. Like Lamar Jackson had a pretty good day, and Burrow, though, could not protect the football. His 3 interceptions. Duvernay with a $118 in the air. Only off 4 receptions, but still pretty good. A lot of receiving touchdowns here. Sacks who wreaked havoc. It's Nwosu is in there wreaking havoc, and also Patrick Queen. Those interceptions. We're going to look at the Colts over the Broncos. Like Mitchell Trubisky is going to advance finally with his new team. Takes down Baker Mayfield by pretty much protecting the football and throwing an extra touchdown. Pretty decent day. Alvin Kamara over here with 94 yards and a touchdown on the ground. Jeffrey Beckham. It's 3 carries for 3 yards. Looks like a goal line stand there. Kamara, though, did fumble once. One thing you got to watch out for. Andy Isabella, 7 catches for 70 yards, 2 touchdowns. Demarcus Robinson had 1. Jonathan Taylor and Albert Owukabum. Sacks. Cushion Berry gave up 2. One guy there. Forrest Buckner. And Harlan Lashley gets 1. Sheldon Rankins. Interceptions by Eric Hurd, Eric Blanton, and Bobby Ariki. And the Browns beat the Patriots 31-20. Brissett beat Rosen, who is in New England. Rushing Chubb, getting it all on the ground, so the touchdowns go to Ty Bates and Juan Delroy. T.Y. Hilton now in Cleveland, playing some good football in the latter part of his career, but does get 7 catches, 94 yards, and a touchdown. Blocking, Thuney, just not a great game. Gave up 3 sacks. He gave them up to a lot of players, so J.C. Jackson, Grady Williams with the interceptions. Go over to the NFC. It's going to be the Giants over the Lions. Big 34-17. Not even close. Ethan Price comes in with a 4 TD day. Did throw 2 picks. Daniel Jones fighting and playing his former team. Just a lackluster day. Tried to protect the football, but just no production other than that 1 touchdown. And he did take 4 sacks. Lambert out here with 63 yards. So playing, I believe here we have Saquon injured. So he actually played most of the game. Darius Slayton with 86. Tyrone Benford, a pretty good day. A lot of touchdowns all over the place. Well, those sacks are not the greatest part there. Bob Richardson, Jair Alexander, Tracy Walker. Not great. 3-point win by the Seahawks over the Packers, 27-24. Russell Wilson, clean sheet, 2 touchdowns, 363. Same thing with Aaron Rodgers, but only 255 in the air. Carson with 47, Coleman with 49. Touchdowns by Carson and Aaron Rodgers scrambling for one. No fumbles there in rushing. And Adam Humphries carves up this Green Bay defense. 7 receptions, $130. No touchdowns though. The touchdowns go to Funchess, who had 87 yards. DK Metcalf and Devontae Adams, with Curry Blessing coming in as the fullback to catch one probably out of the backfield. Not a lot there for sacks, but well, able to edge out the Packers. And they struggle in Carolina as it's a 13-10 win. Wow. Good one here is Bridgewater and Prescott. Just not great days. A lot of sacks. Neither of them broke even 150 yards. Christian McCaffrey had a big day. $103 on the ground. Touchdowns, though, they'll do scrambling Teddy Bridgewater and a scrambling Dak Prescott. Gerald Everett, 7 catches, 67 yards. But other than that, not a lot of large numbers here. He's the only one that breaks actually 50. No touchdowns. John Madden, a couple of sacks let go. Sacks here. And some interceptions there. So we take on the Cowboys this week. Let's look at their team. Here we go. Dak Prescott in there. George Perry, the rookie, coming out of Louisville. Pretty decent project as a backup quarterback in case Dak goes down again. Where he did break his foot at the beginning of this franchise. I think it was actually the year before the franchise started. Ezekiel Elliott, 99. Philip Clark, hidden dev, not getting a lot of carries, but again, good depth. Fullback Justin Cole, Amari Cooper still staying here. CeeDee Lamb, Stacy Roby, second year out of Oklahoma. He is beast. Timmy Forbes also in here. Third year out of North Carolina. Okay. Pretty good in receiver core. Blake Jarwin, Jay Sternberger, and Daniel Walton. Not great at tight end, but hey, you can't have everything. Tyron Smith at left tackle. Cameron Clark at left guard. Tyler Bidas. Center Zach Martin at 32 years old, doing work here at right guard. Drew Forbes able to fill in where he needs to. And then Lyle Collins, 30 years old, playing pretty good at right tackle. They do have a rookie, Josh Howard out of Texas. Left end, DeMarcus Lawrence, Rayshon Caruthers behind him. A little bit of a late bloomer, 24 years old, coming out of the draft last year out of Kentucky. Right end, Gabe Divins. And he is a rookie out of Ohio. Star Dev, and he looks like he's going to be a face of this franchise for a long time. LaRon Russell at 80 in the middle. Another guy out of Texas. Rookie last year, coming in, playing strong anchor in that center. Kyle Phillips, Justin Roper, Jalen Smith, James Burgess, nothing big there. Antonio Cobb, third year out of Rice. He's grown into a great player. You also have DeAndre Brinkley, the Heaven Dev. Not a lot of snaps, but I think we're going to have a lot of turnover on this defense. But hey, it's going to be good for the next couple of years at least. Kobe Uzawazi here, Jordan Lewis, Anthony Brown, Trevon Diggs, and Darquise Denard. Free safety Ashton Davis, Robinson, Marcus Allen, Terrell Burgess, Reggie Robinson, Brian Cole. Kicker will be Joe Reed with the punter Chris Jones. Here are the draft picks. They don't have a 7th round pick, but otherwise they're good to go. And that will be that. We have a big game here against the Cowboys. Remember, the upgrades don't happen until the week before Super Bowl, which is the Pro Bowl, I think. So we got some time. However, we got to come in here and play some good football. We're going for the repeat. So it's going to be a big one here. Look at our starting lineup and what we're going to be doing in these playoff games. Here is practice squad. We're not going to worry about them. Upgrade them until the end of the season. Alright guys, so don't forget to hit the like below, comment, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss more of our Bears franchise. We got another franchise coming up sooner rather than later. I've made the trades that'll make that one interesting, but it'll kind of be after the Super Bowl. We'll start it, so sometime next week. We'll have the winner, we'll have the draft kind of set up. First draft class, of course, will be a real one, the real world next year draft class based off of C4 on YouTube. So we'll use his draft class. We'll see how that one goes, and we will make some interesting trades, which I'll go through you on that first introduction and, well, not just introduction, but we head into free agency and the draft. So thank you all for joining me, guys. Don't forget, we are in the playoffs. Win or go home. We have home field advantage. 3 games, and we hold another ring. So see you guys next time. Later.